Akimen kona controversial opinion. You see how people say the goal is always ati to see Kwaheri Kenya. Me personally, na feel siezi taka relocate out of Kenya. Let me explain. That's why actually na fight so hard for this finance bill yangu kejumi najua. Huku mimi ndio nataka kukaa, like I know, acheni niwaeleze why. So I have family and people that I've seen when wame relocate, and like it's crazy that mtu like ukiwa huku Kenya you don't appreciate the amount of freedom we actually have and the community, and like just I think like tuko na the better deal of life than most people. Ni venye maybe poverty kidogo kidogo hapo inatutingizia maisha, but let me tell you, the amount of people that complain, maybe loneliness, mental health, depression, seasonal depression, hiyo yenye winter na come, and then there's just so sad, a lot of sadness going around. Personally, I will travel, like niende kuziona, but like the goal is coming back. Lazima nirudi kwetu Kenya. Like mimi kwangu the goal is earning foreign currency and spending it in Kenya. No maana natakia finance bill yanguke, cause sasa what is this, like your taxes, no, that's too high. But what do you guys think? Mimi I think it's not, the grass is not greener venye watu wanafikiria huko, cause hata ukienda huko unalipa hourly rates na lazima ufanye kazi, like literally hiyo si kama huko Kenya unadilidali, literally una work hard, like hey. Anyway, I don't know, mimi hiyo ni controversial opinion yangu. I don't know what you guys think, but if you are like huku kwa hiyo mindset ya you want to move nini, which is okay, ninaelewa huko na kuna pesa na huku nayo poverty inaweza maliza mtu, like naelewa the hustle, I understand the game and it's naelewa completely, but for me I feel like Kenya iko na a lot of freedom. Alafu umeona beauty standards za huko, yes huku Kenya tunateseka colorism nini, but it's not in your face hivyo venye watu wanasema maybe racism, like discrimination. I feel like we have a better deal in Kenya than most countries. Kitu inasumbua tu ni government, hiyo tu ndio inasumbua, but kama si government ati kufanya ufala ya taxes na nini, imagine. Hebu let's fight kitu yanguke ndio like life yetu endelee kukua poa. Alafu kama uko na dream ya kwenda bado, you do your thing, but this is just my controversial opinion.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So you already know what we're discussing, right? She already made like lots of points. I think living in Kenya, in anywhere across Africa, you have more fun, you have more community than living outside of Africa, that's living in the Western world, right? Because I've heard a lot of people, you know, they say, oh, I have mental issues or loneliness each time they travel abroad. Most of our people, they will just like, oh, everywhere is so boring, everywhere is so lonely, because you have all your life, you have lived around people, you have lived around community, you have had support system. But immediately you travel abroad, you're on your own, or your is your case, OYO, or you're on your own. You're on your own anywhere you travel to. But when you are living across Africa, trust me, you have community, you have people, you have family, and making friends is also not hard. It's not like you're scared of somebody being a racist or, you know, trying to suppress you or anything, okay? You just feel that, oh, I'm among my people, all right? Than when you are living alone outside the West, outside Africa, that's in the Western world. And most of these people, they usually complain of so many things. Is here our vegetables? When you come to Africa, okay, we have, I think I've said in this channel that one of the things I love about Kenya is how they've made me love to eat vegetables. And these vegetables are pure, like they're fresh. Like avocado, you're seeing avocado as big as this. But you know, when you go to the Western world, I'm not trying to say they don't have good food. I'm just saying that some of these places do not have fresh foods like us. Some of their vegetables are not as organic as our vegetables, right, in Africa. So at the end of the day, you find out that you have more cases of diabetics and more cases of some health issues in the West than we have in Africa, okay? Another thing you also need to know is when we talk about community, you have more people to relate with. You can actually cry out loud and people are listening to you, people are hearing you, than when you are in the West and you're speaking to somebody and you're not even speaking to somebody, you're crying on the street, nobody's helping you. I've seen some people do like all these street shows where they're doing as if they're crying, right? Or they can't walk, and everybody's looking at them and passing. They didn't even know it was a skit, and there's a camera somewhere, and it should be maybe like 100 persons will pass looking at them or bringing out their camera to video them before you find a genuine person who will walk up to them and say, oh, hope you're okay, and they will help you out. But in Africa, trust me, as you're doing as if something is happening to you on the road, you're seeing somebody coming to you and asking you, are you okay? Is everything fine? Like, we just have this, as if we're all born with the same parents, okay? And this is one of the things you experience when you're living in Africa. Okay, so for Kenya, and she also mentioned about the whole finance bill thing, even though I didn't get all that she said, because most of her words were said in Swahili. She said it that maybe this is why they are fighting. This is one of the reasons why everybody needs to come out to fight for this whole finance bill thing, okay, to be able to stay back in the country. That leaving the country is not, is not the way out, okay. Everybody, one of the things I love about Kenya is the way they value their country, the way they are so proud of their country, the way they love their country, the way they fight for their country. If you actually follow the whole finance bill saga, you'll find out that these people are people that really or truly love their country. And yeah, they don't travel as much as we travel in Nigeria, okay. I'm not saying they don't travel, I'm just saying as much as Nigerians are known for traveling. Like, we travel a lot, and we just don't travel and come back. We relocate a lot, okay. Yeah, I think it has to do with numbers and everything. But in Africa, one of the things that I love about Africa is just that our community thing, okay, and which is what she mentioned. All right, but you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. What's your thoughts around everything that she has said, about living in Kenya and also living in the West. And I think you also need to consider is the weather, right? Our weather is not the same. Even though in Kenya, I think Kenya is one country that has almost the whole weather in the world, okay. When you talk about fall, you're talking about summer, you're talking about winter. Kenya just have it all. Is it snow? There's also some part of Kenya that snows, right? So yeah, snow is also in Kenya. So it has every type of weather that you're looking for. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the weather condition is more favorable in the West than it is in Kenya. No, okay. So the weather can really be, when it's cold, it's so cold, okay, when you go to the West. So if you're somebody who is really not the cold type, when it has to do with really cold, right, you might not be able to stay there. And this is one of the things that can cause depression or cause you mental health, because you are thinking about the cold. When you have like lots of cold, how then will you be able to go out to make friends or mingle with people? People are always boxed up in their rooms, boxed up at work. People are looking for money. You don't know what it takes to live in Africa, because trust me, you'll be able to work 9 to 5, and you also come back home and also have time for other things, because your bills is something that you can actually manage. But trust me, when it has to do with the West, you're going to work your ass out, because one, you're going to be paying a lot of bills, you're going to be paying a lot of things. Like, at the end of the day, people just end up being broke even though they are working, okay, unlike in Africa. And this is one of the reasons why even the Westerners, they're coming back to Africa to relax, okay, to retire. It's more slow based than in the West, okay. I don't know, that's my feelings, that's my thoughts. I always come back to you guys. The thought is always for you guys at the end of the day. So share your thoughts in the comment section, and I will be so happy to read from you. Okay, do you think it's better to live in the West or living in Kenya? I would love to read from you. So thank you so much for watching. Do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please do like this video as well, okay, and turn on the notification to see my video whenever I post any video. So see you guys on my next video. For now, bye guys.